I could talk about how much crap I'd get in if my parents woke up and came into my room. They'd come into my room, open the door, and be like, "What the heck are you doing on the computer? You're supposed to be in bed. You've got high school tomorrow." I'd be like, "Okay," and then turn off my computer and go to sleep. Not much to it. Jeez. I don't get in trouble much. And when I do get in trouble, it's like, don't do that again. And I don't do that again. 1 second, I have to clean my glasses. They're getting, or have gotten smudgy somehow. Man, you people out there that can see without glasses, you are lucky sons of female dogs. It is so annoying having to clean glasses. Or I think it is. I'm such a perfectionist, and if I see one little smudge on my glasses when I put them on, I rip them right off my face again and try and clean them. It is unacceptable to see a smudge on my glasses. It wrecks my visuals that I'm seeing with my eyes, and it drives me insane seeing a little smear dot in the corner of my eye because it makes me think I have something wrong with my eyes. Okay, back to work. Talking about getting in trouble. Yeah, I don't get in trouble much. As I said, when I do, never do it again, I never do it. Simple as that. I'm kind of surprised that I've met a few people on Gaia that say that they get punished a lot, or they get grounded, they get stuff taken from them, and I'm always like, thinking, why do you get punished? Why do you get stuff taken from you? I personally don't think taking stuff away from a kid is going to teach them anything, though many people would disagree with me, but I don't think it does. It never worked with me when I was smaller, because when I was in maybe grade 3 or 5, between those grades, or those grades altogether, I was a demon child. I would get into so much trouble in school, and I would be in detention all the time. And not in detention for things like picking on other kids or making fun of people or hurting people, just for being myself, I guess. I always found it fun to go into the washroom and climb over the stalls when there was no one in the washroom, and a teacher would come in. And this was during class time, too. I would get out of class. I would be like, "Teacher, can I use the washroom?" And they'd be like, "Sure, go use the washroom." And I'm like, yay! And as soon as I get to the washroom, I'm like, "Oh, right, it's party time. I'm bored of school, let's have some fun." And I would start climbing over everything in the washroom. Though first I would be a little spy and creep around the washroom like I'm doing something important to make sure there's no one there, and then I'd climb over everything. Like, weird monkey stuff, man. I would be climbing underneath the stalls and climbing over them. Like, I was a friggin' monkey when I was small. I could climb anything. Whether it was a flat wall, I was Spider-Man, man. I'm like 3 feet tall, climbing over 6 feet tall flat metal walls that the washrooms were made of. It was insane. But yeah, I'd be climbing over the washrooms, teacher would come in, see where I am, because I would probably be in there for half the class, and she'd come in and be like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?" Then I'd be like, "Oh crap, no." And then be like, "You got detention after school." And then I'd go to detention after school, sit in the principal's office, and do the work that I missed. Though, it didn't really affect me. I was just like, okay, I'll do my work, and I would actually get all my work done. No rebellious actions, nothing whatsoever. Just sit in detention, do my work, do it good, get maybe an 80 on the thing the next day. It's kind of funny. Super, I want to do things my way kid, but got detentions, but I was still got good marks, still passing stuff. Overall good, except for the detentions. Bad, real bad. Once I missed my bus because of my detention. The principal kept me in long enough that I missed my bus. And I tried to walk home for the first time in my entire little young life. And this was in Alberta. In, where was I? Oh, I forgot what it's called. Gagetown, I think it's called. Yeah, I tried to walk from my little school in Gagetown back to my home, which was probably, for my age, 40-minute walk. But I knew where I was going. It's just, yeah, I missed my bus. And my parents didn't know, and the next thing I knew, there was a cop car pulling up beside me, and my parents were in that cop car, and I got brought home in the cop car. I wasn't in trouble. They were just like, "Don't ever do that again," as they always do. And obviously, guess what I did? I never did it again. Not that hard to teach me anything. Especially with discipline. Just say, "Don't do that again," and I'll never do it again. Unless I feel I should be doing it. If I feel something is right, I will fight for it with all my will. But if it's something I know that's not necessary, or, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, wasn't cool, wasn't right, then I won't do it again. I wish the little kids, or, yeah, I wish the little kids of today would be a bit more like that. I've noticed that discipline's dropped quite a bit over the years. Little kids that were my age today, no, kids that were my age when I was small today are like monsters. Seriously, they're little gremlins. Yeah, they're gremlins. Gremlins, what was that? They're running all over the place, they're out of control. Most of them are out of control. I've seen a few good little kids, but most of them are out of control. Parents don't know how to react to it, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But geez, I think someone needs to pull out a few belts and snap the belt and scare the crap out of a kid. I do believe that if verbal discipline does not work, you're going to have to move on to more serious stuff like physical, but you're not allowed to hit kids anymore. I've never been hit. But, yeah. Let's not get on that topic. Some people think it's horrible. Don't ever spank your child. They'll go to hell. Or something like that. I don't know. There are people who think spanking your children is like, I don't know, really bad. I'm trying to compare it to something. But I don't know what to. Here we go. Some people think spanking your children is just as bad as Christians hate the devil's worshippers. And that's a lot. Some Christians go insane when they see devil worshippers. And yeah, I've seen people like that hate spanking of children. Okay, now that we got this colored. Oh wait, no I don't. Jeez. Switching topics and not finishing stuff. I need this collar. Thank you. Computer is slowing down because I have Hypercam on and Photoshop. At least it's better than my last computer, which can't Hypercam barely anything because my computer didn't have enough memory, didn't have enough RAM. But now I got my new one. Anyways, once I finish this. Yes. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to tell you my secret on how I shade stuff in, but I will show you how I shade stuff in. My secret. You're not allowed to have it. Even though I'm sure some photoshopping genius or someone that uses Photoshop could figure me out. It's not that hard. But oh well. Anyways, I'm going to shade in. First of all, I do not shade with light determination. Which means, in a metaphorical kind of way, I guess, there is no sun or light bulb in my pictures. There's no light source determining where I put my shading. I put shading where I feel it's going to make the drawing pop it more. A lot of people say, no, don't do that. That'll make it look bad. And I go, does this look bad? And I whip out one of my really awesome drawings that make other people that can't draw so well go, holy shit, that's awesome. And they're like, how do you do that? And I go, I put my pen on the paper and I draw. But anyways, a lot of people say, don't make up lighting. Have a set lighting. It makes it look better. And I'm just like, that's off, man. My style. People like it. Obviously, you're ordering it. People like it, and they think it looks good. So yeah, and I think it looks good. So that's the end of it. My drawing. If I like it, and other people like it, that's the end of it. No argumento. So yes, all the shading you're seeing now is not predetermined. I am not selecting the shading because of lighting. I am selecting the areas I'm shading because I think it's going to look better. But I will tell you right now, I do, besides some spots of lighting, depending on what item or piece of clothing is where. For example, where's an example I can use? Well, an example I can use is right here. There's a bag right there, so I have shading here, and the shadow of the bag is right there. That's probably the biggest amount of determined shading I use. Or when things overlap each other, like the shirt's overlapping the pants, so I'm giving the pants a little shadow of the shirt to show it's overlapping. Or if I want to use shading to make creases that aren't drawn with black lines, I do that too. But none of my shading, most of the time, 98% of the time, is not predetermined. There's no sun in my drawings. You could not figure out which direction the sun is coming from in my drawing. And if by any chance there actually is a sun in my drawing, then my brain works faster than I can figure it. Which would be kind of weird, because I'm not that smart. I got my report card back today, and I have 86 in entrepreneurship class. I have 98 in my art class. Oh yeah, but I only have 8. I only have 69 in my stupid, what's it called? Fine arts class, which is acting and plays and stuff I didn't think it was about. And I got 58 in my English class, which means I'm failing English right now. I'm illiterate by technical terms of school grading. I can't write or read. If I try and graduate with a 58 in my grade 12 English class, they're going to be like, music can't read or write. But I can damn well talk. I'll guarantee you that. Yay! I got IRAF done. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I have them done. Hooray! That took me 20 to 30 minutes to do. Save it amongst all the other pictures I have. Look at all those! Jesus! And I think most of those are from ever since I started my new art shop, which is this one. Back when it was Fearless Leader, that counts as well. Okay. Go delete the old avatar. Look! I'm so organized. I have a folder for all your stuff. I'm so organized. 3 more requests. Will I be able to do it? Tonight. Because this one's a style A, which means I'm just going to black and white sketch it, I'm going to do this one first. Sorry, Aglo and Love, but simpler, quicker. It's the logical option for when doing things in a short amount of time, in my brain.